Hello, hello. It is the Monday before EDC and we got set times, we got the map, and I am gonna go through all of it with you guys. I already posted my set times video, but I just wanted to do a little video on the map just to call out some things and things like that in case you're like, what should I be looking for on the map and things like that. The first map I actually would call out, let me go and find it, is the EDC parking map. So if you are not camping, this map is really great to look at if you're going to be driving, taking Uber, and things like that, so you know how to get to EDC Las Vegas. I'm personally driving. We are definitely taking note of how we get to EDC and all of that, and where we might be parking, and then what entrance we might be going in for EDC. If you are taking the shuttles, just know that you will be going in gate S, which means that you will not be getting the classic bleachers kind of shot that everyone gets. I've heard people being able to like walk around and get to it, but it really just depends. If you are taking the ride share and taxi and doing that drop off, you'll be going through gate P entrance, which I'm not sure if that's the bleachers. It might be. The Camp EDC entrance is usually gate C. So if you're parking, you might be going in gate B, D, or P. So it really just depends. So definitely take note of that map if you are driving or taking Ubers or whatever it may be, or doing the shuttle. Now for the actual EDC map, like I said, those entrances can really help to see where you are coming in at. So over along here, like you can see, if you are coming from Camp EDC, you're going through gate C. Gate D, B, and P might be for parking or for the ride shares. And then if you are coming from shuttles, then you are coming through gate S. So that kind of helps you know, like, okay, when I walk in through this entrance, I'm gonna come this way. When I did Premier parking, I went through gate S as well, so I'm not sure if that's the same. But that just helps you kind of know, like, okay, this is where I'm gonna be coming in, this is what I'm gonna be seeing when I walk in. And then alongside at the right hand side, you see all the different icons. I always take note of, you know, where's the med tent, where is the restrooms, the water stations, stuff like that, especially for the stages I know I'm going to be at a lot. Of course, we got our main 9 stages. We got Kinetic Field, we have Wasteland and Base Pod next to each other. It looks like Base Pod might be a new design, which is actually interesting. I'm curious to see if Wasteland is going to get a new update as well. Circuit Grounds also kind of looks the same, but different. It just depends on what kind of, like, I guess, shapes they're going to do for those screens. Then we have Quantum Valley, which looks like it's getting some type of dome, which I think they kind of had last year, but I didn't really go to Quantum Valley, and I should have. And then we have Neon Garden, which looks like it's going to be open air again, but this layout looks very, very interesting. We have Bionic Jungle, which is like the new stage, so I'm very curious to see what that design is going to be like. And then we have Cosmic Meadow. And then we have Stereo Bloom, which Stereo Bloom does look like a very similar design as well. And it looks like they opened up kind of all of this area here as well. So those are kind of the main stages. And then we have Carnival Square right in the middle, which is going to have, you know, the Rainbow Bazaar, Allegiant Rave Hanger, some different activations. Corona Electric Beach is going to be on the outside of it. We also have the Boombox Art Car. Oh yeah, the Art Car. So the art cars don't necessarily move. They used to in years past, but because they're on the map, I think that means that they are on the map, they're not gonna move. So there's the Boombox Art Car, there is the Parliament Art Car, and Flower Tower is where, you know, I've had meetups in the past. Owl's Nest is a super cool little like rest and hangout area. It's like a netted kind of seating area. And then where Pixel Forest is, which I'm curious if they're doing that design different. It looks a little different. They're gonna have a little activation with Coinbase, and there's the Rhino Bus, which is another art car. So I think there's Rhino Bus, Boombox, the Forest Art Car, which we have not been able to find on here, and then the Parliament Art Car. So if anyone sees the Forest Art Car, unless the Forest Art Car is literally gonna be moving around, then we'll just have to be on the eye out for that, I guess. But you don't see it on here. Some other updates to this map, downtown EDC has moved. So in order to move Bionic Jungle, make rooms for some other things, it looks like they'll have different like activations and like art installations in Polygon Park, which is right next to Cosmic Meadow. So they moved downtown EDC. So downtown EDC is near Kinetic Field and Stereo Bloom. So they basically opened up that area, which I thought was interesting. And it's basically alongside Daisy Lane. And then the Bamboo Village has always been there. So in my mind, like if I'm looking at it, basically where the Forest Art Car stage was last year is where downtown EDC is now. So I think that's very interesting. It looks like they also added like some kind of walking trail of some sort. This looks like a lot. Oh, and I didn't even really mention Kinetic Bloom, the stage. So that design looks very interesting. I'm very curious to see what that will look like live. And then we have Rainbow Road, and they basically built like a little square, and you have Memory Lane, Daisy Lane, Rainbow Road, and Electric Avenue all connecting together. Oh, this is one thing I want to see if they've changed. So I don't think they have. So Circuit Grounds last year had a really annoying VIP area that just was like very inconvenient because it was like going into the crowd, whereas like when it's on the other side of the stage, it basically was just like very different to have it on that side of Circuit Grounds. Like if you're facing Circuit Grounds, VIP was on the left, whereas in years past it was on the right. So it looks like that's gonna be about the same. So we will see about that. Zipper is back, some of the rides are back. Oh, one place we didn't really look at was Nomad's Land, so I'm very curious about that area. Gonna definitely go check that out. Also, there's just so much in this Carnival Square. Like, there's Allegiant Rave Hanger, bumper cars, lollipop swings. If you saw the photo that I took with the rings, this was in the Carnival Square. So definitely can go check that out. So there's a Passport Lounge, and then the Purple Heart is an Oasis. So I think that's just like a safe place if you need a rest or if you need to talk to someone. I think it can be one of those things like that as well. Memory Lane is also the place where you can see like all the different memories, which is fun. But yeah, so those are all kind of like some of the main things to look at with the EDC map and definitely get your bearings. What I would recommend is getting there early on Friday, get to know where your favorite sets are going to be at and know like the distance between them. What I will say, if you're going from stage to stage, definitely factor in the walking because there's lots of walking. So for example, if I was at Circuit Grounds and I needed to be at a set at Kinetic Field, like I'm gonna plan 15 minutes just to walk because you have to walk out of the crowd and then navigate to Kinetic Field and get yourself in that crowd. So definitely be thinking about that. And then definitely take note of bathrooms and waters wherever you're at. So like for example, I know for me, if I am at Circuit Grounds, there's always a very clutch bathroom and water situation over here that's in between Base Pod and Circuit Grounds. There's also a water station, it looks like, near Carnival Square, which is super helpful. And then if you are at like Cosmic Meadow, I know that they have a water station behind and then bathrooms to the left if you are facing Cosmic Meadow. So just take note of all the different bathrooms and water situations, because if you are on the way maybe to a set, you can stop by a water station or stop by a bathroom as well. So there's definitely lots to explore with the EDC map. Let me know if you have any other questions. I just kind of wanted to do a separate small video just to kind of walk through the map, some of the new things that I'm seeing. It's definitely expanded. I'm excited to explore the new stages, explore the different activations and stuff like that. But yeah, the countdown is on. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I will see you guys under the electric sky, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.